Welcome back to my channel. So I just wanted to do a reading for all of the crazy energies coming up. We have Mercury retrograde, Mercury in Pisces, so that's already confusing as it is. We have the Leo full moon, we have Jupiter in Capricorn, which is not very happy there. Then we have Mars in Capricorn going into the South Node, which is, usually associated with some kind of unexpected things happening. So a lot of planetary action going on, and I just kind of wanted to see what you guys can anticipate for this. It could be very confusing with Mercury in Pisces is already kind of blurred lines, and then in retrograde at the end of next week. So I just want to see the overall energies, all right? So Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. I'm going to pull one card from the Mystical Shaman Oracle and see what the overall energies for this Leo full moon and Mercury retrograde are for you guys, okay? So hopefully you guys are having a good February so far, and let's see what's happening. The Andean Cross. All right, so all of these are new to me because I have only been pulling one card per reading. So I'm going to use the book to read, all right? So the Andean Cross represents the cosmology of the shaman. It depicts the four cardinal directions, the upper and lower worlds, and the steps to reach these realms. The hole in the center is the gateway to interdimensional travel, the proverbial eye of the needle we could go through to experience higher states of awareness and wisdom, and to break free of linear time. The Andean Cross announces the start to a great journey. It's time to raise your gaze from the mundane day-to-day to that which until now has seemed beyond your grasp. Allow new wisdom to guide you and stop trying to make sense of it all before you respond with a resounding yes. The time has passed and the window of opportunity has closed. Now is not the moment to take the leap you have been over-preparing for. It is best to wait until conditions in heaven line up again to offer you a more propitious moment. Any bold action you take now will require tremendous effort on your part. All right, so I feel like this is kind of good for Libras to hear because, decision making isn't your forte. And actually, this is saying now is not the time to make a decision. You guys could be standing at a major crossroads, and now is the time to sort of gather your information, gather your bearings, and wait, all right? So it's a very Three of Wands type energy. You're kind of waiting for your ship to come in. You're waiting to take action. But it's good because this is perfect for Mercury retrograde because you don't want to make any major decisions. So I feel like that actually really makes a lot of sense. I feel like you guys are at a crossroads, but you don't have to make a decision about it yet. I feel like when Mercury comes out of retrograde will be perfect time for you guys to make your decision. But you're gathering information. Just be sure that your information is valid because this is a very confusing, blurry time, all right? So I'm going to pull two cards for your past and see what Libra energy was in the past, all right? So we've got 8 of Wands reversed and 9 of Wands reversed. I feel like you guys were hesitating to take action because you were almost like weary to the point where you were just tired and drained and so guarded that you just didn't even have it in you. Something could have just been really blocked for you and you just didn't even want to deal with it. It was like a lot of resistance energy, okay? So this was the past. Nothing was moving. Nothing seemed to be going anywhere. Nothing was making sense. You didn't feel like you could trust anything, okay? So I've got 3 of Wands. I just said that, guys, all right? And Power Lodge of the Pipes, which is 10 of Wands, okay? So, wow. All right, so this is what I'm saying. I feel like now is not the time to be making a decision. I said 3 of Wands. It's the time to just wait and see how things play out. I think if you make a decision, it could end up not being a positive thing. But I feel like if you just keep all your energy in you and wait to make that decision, then it's going to be a better outcome, okay? So that's currently. And then for the future, we've got Wheel of Fortune and the Hermit. Interesting, 2 major arcanas, okay? So I do feel like fate is going to step in at some point. You guys might not even have to make a decision. Something could happen along your journey. I feel like you're going to get signs, you're going to get guides. There's going to be even energies around you that could shift you in a direction. And I feel like that is like exactly what Libra wants to hear. Like, I don't even have to do anything because the universe is going to make it happen. And I feel like that's what's going to happen. All right. And I feel like you're going to know exactly if you do have to make a decision, what to make. You've gathered all your insight and you've been the hermit and you've been very to yourself and not really sharing anything, but you'll be ready to harvest. So I feel like that's like perfect for spring because, you know, harvest, you'll start to plant things, you'll start to grow things, you'll start to emerge out of this like hermit type energy. So that's really beautiful. Okay. All right, Libras. Okay. So we're going to go into your love dynamic and see what's going on romantically for you guys. I'm using this Aboriginal Spirit Oracle. And then I'm going to use the Hidden Truth Oracle. And then I'm going to use the signs, Spirit of Darkness and Light for Mystic Moon. Okay, so what is happening with Libra and their significant other or their not significant other? If you're in separation with someone, just the current energies with this. You don't even have to be in communication. I feel like some of you guys aren't in communication with that 8 of Wands reverse. So maybe you're waiting on communication, and that's what the 3 of Wands is as well. And I feel like even if there is communication initiated during Mercury retrograde, it won't be too much in your favor. So it's better to wait. All right. Spirit of the Rabbit, fertility, sex, and spring. Wow, a lot of passion here, okay? Wanting to have sex like rabbits. That's kind of the thing. You were the best thing in my life. Wow. This person could be saying you were the best sex I ever had, okay? And journey. So I feel like this is a spiritual journey as this person goes along. This is really intense, all right? They're hopping along and they're realizing that, wow, like no one compares to you, okay? I think about you still sexually. They probably fantasize about you, all right? Let's see what we can pull. I don't have my sex magic. I'm going to pull from the Twin Flame Messages Volume 2 and just get more clarity on that. I just thought of, it's not so bad. You're only the best I ever had. I don't want you back. 5 for Fighting? No. What's that band? The Best I Ever Had. It's going to come to me. I listen to them all the time. Wow. All right. I'm just doing what I have to do right now. All right. So this person might not be coming forward to tell you this, but this is what they're thinking. I feel like they think about you when they're, you know, thinking about sexual things, and that could be just what holds them on to this situation so tightly. But at the same time, they might have someone else, you know, that they're caught up in. So they're just doing what they have to do, but their energy is more on you. All right. Demon spirit, tormented fear, shadow self. Wow, I haven't gotten this yet. It's also like a devil type energy. I feel like you guys had a very addictive energy, or this person could be dealing with other addictions. They could be in substance abuse, okay? So I feel like something is keeping them bound, torn up, but they're very tormented over this, okay? And I love you unconditionally. Wow. I feel like this person is staying away because they don't want to infiltrate your world with their darkness, all right? So, and we've got Mother Goddess. So I feel like I love you unconditionally, Mother Goddess. I feel like they see you as a goddess and they see you as this pure, innocent light, and they don't want to taint you with their addictions, with their torture, with their darkness, all right? Even if it's on a subconscious level, okay? I feel like they might not even know why they stay away, but their soul could be staying away for that reason. I'm going to pull Twin Flame Message Volume 2 and just see. You're the only person who truly gets me. I feel like you guys see the darkness in this person, and they know that you do, and they know that you love them unconditionally. You accept them, but they don't accept themselves. They don't love themselves. They don't have that unconditional regard. And I feel like part of their journey is also to have this acceptance. They know that you do, but until they have it, they're not going to be able to come forward, okay? It's not so bad. Spirit of the Scales, that's you guys, Libra. Karma, justice, and balance. Nothing more exciting to a Libra than seeing those concepts, okay? So I love this dragon energy here. I have the Oracle of Dragon Fae, but I don't know where it is. Okay. So things are getting balanced out right now. I think if they were the ones that rejected you, they're now tormented over this, and they're realizing they lost like the best thing they ever had, all right? I bury myself and work to forget you. This person is so, Usher, you got it bad. It just popped in my head. When you feel in your body, you felt somebody who makes you change your ways, like hanging with your crew. All right, so never said I was a singer, but I feel like this person is doing everything they can. They could be in active addiction. They could be addicted to their work, but they're doing things to distract themselves, okay? This could also be you guys, Earth, Sun, and Mother Goddess. This person could have felt like you were very maternal to them. This could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo that you're dealing with. They could be very connected to nature. But I do feel like this could be you guys. This could also be, I guess, kind of like a Pisces energy, like a goddess, like not like goddesses, but I'm thinking the high priestess, all right? But you could very well be dealing with an earth sign, but they're not as mature as you, okay? They don't have their, like, they're not evolved and they're not awakened as you are. So I feel like they're just trying to, they have some karma. They might be with a karmic partner that they need to experience that karma to grow out of this sun energy. Dark night of the soul. That's what I was saying. This person's in a lot of darkness and they don't want it to bleed onto you, right? And that could have been something that happened to them as a karma of like whatever they did to you, right? So, in honor of Leo Moon, I'm going to pull some more mystical cats or some mystical cats tarot and just get a few more tarot messages here. And then I'm going to pull for my Twin Flame Poetic Confessions, which is now available on Etsy if you guys want to take a look at it. It's a 24 deck card. It's not many, but the artistry is really beautiful. And yeah, so let's see what other tarot messages. I feel like this is a good reading for you guys though, because I feel like there's going to be a lot more clarity that comes after Mercury retrograde with this person. I feel like there's a lot, like you guys are in separation. I don't think they're telling you this anything, but this is where they're at energetically. Six of Wands reverse. I feel like this is them feeling kind of down on themselves, not feeling their best, all right? And then we have altered. I'm going to read it for you guys, okay? So it says, everything that happened between us changed me. For better or worse, your presence shook me. I'll never go back to who I was. I feel like this person is very haunted by what happened with you guys, okay? They're not feeling very empowered. They're feeling like they got knocked off their horse. And they might have been on their high horse when you met them, but I feel like now they're like not there, okay? Self-worth issues. I told you, Two of Wands, all right? So this person, I see this Two of Wands as someone who can't really make a decision because they're kind of down on themselves. They're not in a very, there are lights here, but they're kind of in like a dark place. Like look at what they're looking out to, right? And it's a reflection of themselves, their self-worth. I'm still finding myself. I still have a long way to go. I don't know how to love myself. There's vulnerability I cannot show. That's what I told you guys in the beginning. So I feel like their outlook on life is through the lens of their own self-esteem issues. So it's very dark. It's very gloomy. It's very lost here, okay? Three of Pentacles and separated, all right? So there could have been a third-party situation, and now they're not even feeling emotionally connected to that person. They think I'm whole, but they don't know from true love I chose to run. I'm afraid we will never have our moment under this glorious sun, all right? So that's what I kind of feel is that, look, this is sort of like a collaborative effort, but I feel that I just feel like this could have been a third-party situation, but there's a very separate energy going on here, right? So let me just pull one last card to clarify that. It's the sun, the Leo moon, okay? They're feeling like they're missing that joy. The Leo moon is reminding us either if we have joy in our life, if we don't, it's reminding us at times that we did. And I feel like you were the best thing they ever had, and now they don't have it. A lot of signs are pointing to you lately. So they could just be haunted. I feel like they're haunted, they're tormented, and they just can't get over this, all right? So Libras, that's your message. I will see you guys soon. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.